In global finance, there's a friction we've all accepted: time. Work happens every second, but payment happens every 2 weeks. Value is created instantly, yet settlement takes days. For over a decade, crypto has tried to solve this by making blocks faster. But what if the problem isn't the speed of the block? What if the problem is the concept of the block itself when applied to your paycheck? Today we're comparing two very different visions for the economy of 2026. On one side, XRP, the institutional settlement titan built to move value across borders instantly. On the other, Zebec network, powered by ZBCN, a protocol that doesn't just want faster settlement. It wants to eliminate the concept of settlement entirely. This isn't about token price. It's about economic physics. Batch processing versus streaming finance. Settlement layer versus payroll revolution. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why 2026 may belong to both, but for very different reasons. Let's start with XRP. In 2026, the narrative has matured. This is no longer about hype cycles, it's about infrastructure. The XRP ledger was designed for speed, finality, and institutional reliability. With on-demand liquidity, ODL, XRP eliminates the need for banks to park billions in dormant, Nostro and Vostro accounts. Capital moves when needed, not before. That frees liquidity, that improves efficiency. That's why XRP has secured regulatory progress in multiple jurisdictions and built strong corridors in regions like Japan and parts of Europe. XRP isn't trying to change your coffee purchase, it's rewriting global cross-border settlement. Think of XRP as a digital cargo ship, massive value, final settlement, secure and battle-tested. But even the fastest cargo ship still moves in trips. Load, travel, unload, it's still a discrete transaction. Now enter Zebec. Zebec isn't asking how fast we can settle a payment, it's asking why we are settling at all. Zebec introduces streaming payroll, not fast payroll, continuous payroll. Imagine your salary increasing every second you work, not in 2 weeks, not tomorrow. Now. As of late 2025, Zebec's infrastructure has processed tens of millions in monthly payroll volume. They've integrated with FedNow via NatPay. They've joined the Nacha Payments Innovation Alliance. This isn't crypto shouting at banks from the outside. This is integration. While XRP optimizes macro transactions between institutions, Zebec captures the micro flow of the workforce, and payroll is one of the stickiest forms of liquidity in the world. Once a company integrates payroll infrastructure, they rarely switch. That creates long-term economic gravity. Technically, these systems solve different problems. The XRP ledger is optimized for high-value discrete transactions, fast finality, low fees, immutable settlement. Zebec, built initially on Solana and expanding into its own infrastructure, handles high-frequency streaming flows. If you tried to send a blockchain transaction every second for payroll on a traditional ledger, fees and congestion would explode. Zebec aggregates the flow and settles efficiently. It allows money to behave like fluid. One is a cannon, the other is a laser. One fires powerful bursts, the other emits continuous energy. In 2026, XRP's value proposition revolves around institutional volume. If even a fraction of cross-border trade flows through the XRP ledger, the valuation reprices. The total addressable market is enormous, but Zebec presents a different growth curve. User velocity, workforce adoption, gig economy expansion. The global remote workforce continues to grow. Workers increasingly expect liquidity, not delays. Streaming payroll aligns with that expectation. XRP wins in dollar volume moved. Zebec wins in transaction frequency and user interaction. XRP powers the back end of global finance. Zebec touches the individual. Both are infrastructure, but they operate in different layers of the economic stack. So who wins the payroll war of 2026? If you're looking at global settlement dominance, XRP remains a powerhouse, but if you're looking at a shift in how humans interact with income itself, that revolution may be happening through streaming finance. This isn't about one replacing the other. It's about economic specialization, heavy settlement, continuous flow, two infrastructures, two use cases, one evolving financial system. If you want to stay ahead of real crypto infrastructure plays, not hype cycles, subscribe. Because the next bull market won't just reward noise, It will reward utility. And utility is being built right now.